All right, so today we're going to talk about something really cool. It's a cartoon that's basically taking the rulebook for animation and totally remixing it. Let's get into Lini and Bubi. Seriously, think about it. What if you could do more than just sit back and watch a cartoon? What if you could actually change what happens? That's the big idea we're going to unpack. Okay, so this really is about animation's next frontier. We're talking about a shift from just passively viewing something to actively participating in it. The whole way we consume entertainment is changing, right? The days of just sitting on the couch and letting a show happen to you, well, they're kind of fading. Now, people, you, me, all of us, we want to get involved, to influence things, to feel like we're actually part of the story. And that is exactly where a show like Lini and Bubi just shines. All right, so let's get to the good stuff. Let's meet the stars of the show, the chaotic, beating heart of this entire series, Lini and Bubi. So this whole thing didn't just pop up overnight. The character of Lini was actually born back in 2021, thanks to creator Jovan Todorovic. A few years later, around 2025, we started seeing some early episodes that gave everyone a little taste of the show's unique style. And then bam, in 2026, it officially dropped and the world got its first real dose of Lini and Bubi's chaos. So what makes this show tick? Well, it's all about this classic, perfect dynamic. You've got Lini, who is just this ball of energy, super expressive, gets angry a lot, and is basically a chaos magnet. Then you have Bubi, who's the complete opposite, calm, supportive, and pretty much the one left to clean up the mess. It's that push and pull, that odd couple thing, that makes it so funny. And you know what's wild? Sometimes it's the smallest thing that defines a character. For Lini, it's this signature sound, ooh. It's not just a sound, though. It's everything. It's frustration, it's surprise, it's pure, unfiltered emotion, all crammed into one little syllable. It's brilliant. And of course, it's not just about Lini and Bubi. The world is filled out with this awesome supporting cast. You've got your authority figures like Boss and Boss Mom, who are always stirring up trouble. Then you've got other recurring characters who just add to the laughs. And there are even these background characters, almost like NPCs in a video game, that really make the whole world feel lived in and real. Okay, so what is the secret sauce here? What makes the show style so different? Well, it's really a mashup of three key ingredients. Ingredient number one, the humor. And let me tell you, this is not subtle, quiet humor. No way. It's built on repeating funny lines over and over, these huge, exaggerated facial expressions, and just dropping the characters into these super chaotic, dialogue-heavy messes. It's frantic, it's loud, and it is hilarious. Next up, ingredient number two. This show is absolutely soaked in gaming and internet culture. It totally gets its audience. It's packed with inside jokes, references, and even nods to the creator's other projects, like Rec Room Chips. It makes the whole thing feel so authentic, like it was made by people who actually live and breathe this stuff. And the final ingredient, number three, is language. The show is mostly in English, sure, but then you get these little bits of Spanish and Serbian thrown in. And it's not just for show. It actually becomes part of the humor, part of the characters' personalities. It gives the series this awesome, unique, kind of global vibe. Okay, now we get to the real game changer, the thing that sets this show completely apart from almost anything else out there. Let's talk about how you get to control the story. And this is the moment, right here, where it stops being just a cartoon you watch and turns into an experience you're a part of. It's a whole different ballgame. So how does this actually work? Well, for starters, you can literally select different voice lines for the characters, so you can hear totally different takes on a scene. You can customize your whole viewing experience with captions and translations. And get this, you can even interact with objects and music right there on the screen, and what you do can actually influence where the story goes. How cool is that? The easiest way to think about it? It's basically one of those old-school choose-your-own-adventure books, but brought to life for modern animation. You're in the driver's seat. So let's zoom out for a second. Okay, it's a fun, quirky show, but why does it matter? What does this mean for the future of animation? Well, for one thing, people are really taking notice. It's gotten a ton of critical praise for all the stuff we've been talking about. The super distinctive humor, the way it cleverly weaves in gaming culture, those unique interactive and multilingual bits, and, of course, that wild expressive animation style. And that really brings us to the bottom line here. Lini and Bubi is so much more than just another funny cartoon. What it really is a successful proof of concept. It proves that you can blend classic animation with genuine, deep interaction, and that the result isn't just possible, it's actually really, really compelling. Which leaves us with one last big question to chew on. As shows like this start to catch on, could we be seeing the beginning of the end for just passively watching stuff? And what does that mean for all the stories we're going to experience in the future? Something to think about, for sure.